Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zhang here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Ranked, where I climb the online VGC 17 ladder and provide live commentary as I go. Just continuing our time with the Milotic team, gonna use it for a little bit longer, and I think I'll probably use it up until next week. Maybe I'll switch to a team or make some adjustments, but like I mentioned in previous episodes, I'm gonna be at US Internationals this upcoming weekend, so Thursday to Monday, I'm going to basically completely be gone, and by the time I come back, I'll probably switch to a new team, probably the team that I used at that tournament, so we'll see. Definitely some exciting stuff coming up, though. And I also want to make a quick apology. I originally intended on doing the mini-series for the Tiny tournament, but for a bunch of reasons, I'm not actually able to do it, unfortunately, so really sorry about that. I thought I would have basically enough time this weekend to play in the tournament, but some conflicts came up, so yeah, it's kind of a bummer since I was looking forward to trying out and playing that tournament as well, but I'm still going to do my best to at least get you guys daily uploads, especially of Road to Ranked while I'm gone. And I know I've been talking about starting up the National Gym Choir again, and I do plan on releasing another episode really soon, as well as just being more consistent with that, just because it's something I always wanted to do and only released one episode. So yeah, sorry about that again, guys, though. But we're going to find our first opponent of the day, Andy, running a team of Tapu Fini, Tapu Lele, Talonflame, Arcanine, Garchomp, and Pheromosa. So really scary team. The Talonflame threatens with a Z move, a lot of fast Pokemon like Talonflame, Pheromosa, and Garchomp, and obviously Tailwind Pressure as well. My opponent locks in right away knowing what he wants to do. So let's see. Now Ego is really good against Pheromosa, Talonflame, Tapu Fini, or really against everything against Garchomp. So I could go like now Ego and the Gyarados. The initial Intimidate's nice, and my Gyarados puts on a lot of offensive pressure as well. So I think I will go with those two. In the back, Gigalith could work. I do want to bring my Milotic. I feel like my Milotic actually makes some sense in this matchup. So I might go like Milotic and Gigalith. I mean, Tapu Koko would be really solid overall. Gigalith, if I can set up Trick Room, is really good. If I don't get up Trick Room, then it's actually quite bad. But I feel like I should be able to set up a Trick Room in this match. So yeah, I'm going to go with Gigalith and Milotic. Alright. And also because just, you know, since I am using, like, or featuring Pokemon that I don't get to feature as much, might as well try to bring them more often when I can. So we'll see how this goes. As always, if you guys enjoy Road to Ranked, please show support by leaving a like in the video. I'd really appreciate it. We'll see what my opponent brings out here. Definitely a scary composition overall. Tapu Fini may be kind of an issue, but I mean, now Ego matches up really nicely against like everything my opponent has. I think this is a relatively solid lead. We'll see what my opponent decides to lead with to maybe counter this. It's gonna be Tapu Lele and Garchomp, so I'm okay with that. We'll get to see first of all what item, or the Lele. Sorry, the Psychic Surge does go first, which means it's faster than Gyarados, obviously. Don't know whether that means it's Scarfed or not though, just because like I think that might be Scarf Lele, which could be a problem. I can just Ice Fang Garchomp here. And Sludge Bomb Tapu Lele, though. I kind of want to do that, yeah. I'm just going to go full offense this turn. Like, there's a chance I just knock out both of my opponent's Pokemon here. Tapu Lele does go first with the Psyshock, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Scarf then. So it's going to bring me down to my Sash. Oh shoot, Garchomp's faster. I should have remembered that. Yeah, that's the problem. Especially if I get flinched here. Okay, no flinch. I should have Dragon Danced, actually. That would have been a lot better. Although I suppose Tapu Lele is still faster. Yeah, that was bad. I'm surprised my opponent wasn't expecting, like, Focus Sash now Ego, though. Because if so, then I just pick up a knockout. But maybe... yeah, that was just not smart. I'll bring Gigalith right now. I should have assumed Scarf Lele and faster Garchomp, just because I'm modest and not timid with now Ego. As Tapu Fini actually comes in, which I'll take. Gigalith right now at least can do something, but... and the Psychic Terrain's obviously gone as well, which is nice. So I wonder if my opponent's going to stay in and just like Psyshock again onto Gyarados. Because what I kind of want to do is just Waterfall Tapu Lele and Z-move Tapu Fini. And force a 2v2. I think I'm going to go for that, yeah. Yep, Tapu Lele just stays in, goes for a Psyshock, just target on Gyarados, okay. And does pick up the knockout. And Muddy Water. Just a Scald. Okay, well that can't burn me because of Misty Terrain, which is good. take that decently. I do not need to knock out Tapu Fini because of the Milotic in the back. This is a really fast-paced game, but I also could have protected Gyarados there, maybe. That would also make some sense, although I did want to free switch it into Milotic. So, kind of comes down to what my opponent's back Pokemon are, really. Or last Pokemon is. I do have the Scarf Milotic. I think Continental Crush knocks out the Tapu Fini here. I sure hope so. Ooh, it actually hangs on with like just 1 HP. Okay, but Milotic can come in and I can just Scald and Stone Edge. Yeah. The only downside is I don't know what the last Pokemon is. Maybe I should lock myself in a Hydro Pump instead, but obviously then I risk missing. Let's see. I wonder if it's... No, we knocked out Garchomp. Like, Milotic actually matches up... Yeah, Scald is definitely better to lock itself into. So I'll Scald and just Stone Edge. I don't think a Psyshock would knock out Gigalith, and I would hope Stone Edge... Okay, Tapu Fini protects. That's a really good play. Let's see where Psyshock goes into. Into Gigalith, okay. Doesn't knock me out, but I don't know if Stone Edge will knock the Tapu Lele out. Ooh, that's really close. Does it faint? Literally has like 1 HP. Okay, I mean that's still okay, because I'll faint from Sandstorm next turn. And I'll get a double knockout here. So yeah, actually I just need to Scald and Protect. And then Gigalith and Milotic can both deal with whatever's the last Pokemon I have if I have 2 Pokemon against 1. So even if the Psyshock goes into Milotic here, it's okay. Unless it crits me. It does go into Milotic, which is a good play. Yeah, so the Scald here hopefully knocks out the Tapu Fini, and then now we have a 2v1. Okay. So yeah, despite the terrible start, really, I mean, just me kind of going for the pure offense. Like, we are in a 2v1 position now. My opponent's last 3 Pokemon, it's either going to be the Pheromosa, the Talonflame, and the Arcanine. All 3 of those, like Milotic and Gigalith, match up really nicely against. So let's see which one it is. It's Talonflame. That's probably ideal, actually. As long as I don't miss a Rock Slide, I win the game. Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. I'll just Scald and Rock Slide. So, gotta hope I don't miss right now. We do just see Brave Bird come out, yep. Probably targeting down the Milotic. Yes, so if I don't miss Rock Slide, that's game. Please hit. And, no, okay, just recoil, yep. And I do connect, wow. That was pretty crazy, honestly. I think my opponent might have screwed up by protecting the Tapu Fini that turn. Like, the only reason I won this game was because I was able to knock out 2 Pokemon at once on the same turn, which was a really, really big deal, because if you let Tapu Fini go down there, and then the, I suppose if the Stone Edge knocked out, like, I was going for a double knockout that turn anyway, but, like, had my opponent maybe let Tapu Fini faint, then you get the free switch into Talonflame, Tapu Lele hangs around, like, I would lose there, but, like, it's tough to say, if you're in my opponent's position. I don't know, that was a weird game, where I felt like my goal was to really set up Trick Room, because Trick Room looked really good, and then, like, turn 1, I just went for Sludge Bomb and Ice Fang, and I need to remember that I'm modest now, Ego, and not timid. So, I was expecting, I can just Sludge Bomb, knock out the Tapu Lele, and then Ice Fang knock out Garchomp, but of course, because I'm, modest, then not timid, Max Speed Garchomp does outspeed me. Like, if you're Jolly, you outspeed me, so that was a problem. So losing now Ego without it doing anything was really bad, but like, I got the return knockout on Garchomp, Tapu Fini came in, which was actually pretty good for me, because Gigalith switching in against the Tapu Lele, and the Tapu Fini was quite good. And yeah, in the end, Milotic and Gigalith were able to match up really, really well against that Talonflame in the back. So really fortunate there for me, because it felt like a game where, like, I just played aggressively / like forgot a crucial piece of information on the beginning of the game. But yeah, that's why you never give up. That's why you got to try your best. And Tapu Fini, like, is a relatively passive Pokemon there. You know, we saw how little Scald does to Gigalith, even with the super effective damage. So I was able to, like, kind of take that and use that to my advantage. But definitely not how I expected things to play out, definitely. And in terms of Pokemon choice, like, you could definitely make a case for both Cortana and Tapu Koko there. Milotic was actually really important overall there, like, just to put on pressure with Scald. Like, the combination of that plus Giggles was really good, so I'm glad I got to feature that a little bit more, just because they were both actually really crucial to helping me win that last one. But yeah, overall, I definitely am not too happy about how I played that, especially in the early game. So I would redo how I played like turn 1 maybe, just to play a lot safer, because that was like the worst case scenario other than me getting flinched. If I got flinched there, that would have been even worse. Oh my goodness, because I probably would have locked myself into Ice Beam. But we're now gonna find someone, so we're just gonna look for a second opponent and try again. Okay, we're gonna find a 1825 rated opponent from Japan, so super high rating. It's and that's a QR code team, and there's a Honchkrow and a Crocodile. Oh my gosh, this is totally gonna be the critical hit strategy. That's so bad. Alright, so Honchkrow, what's it? There's so many crazy Pokemon here. Okay, Honchkrow, Crocodile, Celesteela, Whimsicott, Smeargle, and Crocodile. Okay. So if that is Scarf Crook, then, you know, normally you'll go for, like, a critical hit. Whimsicott also could go for, like, a Tailwind, a Z Tailwind, to boost its critical hit ratio, I think. So I think I'm actually going to go with now Ego and Gyarados? Maybe? Actually, I don't see what use, like, Intimidate really will provide early. And the Mudsdale is also just so bad for me. Like, this matchup looks pretty abysmal, to be honest. I'll go now, Ego, and I think Scarf Milotic is still slower than the Crocodile, I'm pretty sure. But maybe it's not Scarfed. I'll actually go Milotic. Gigalith and Gyarados. Alright, this is gonna be terrible. I also don't know fully what to expect from my opponent's team, other than, like, the potential boosted critical hit onto Anger Point Crocodile, which was a strategy we used for fun, like, way back, with the Abominable team, my friend Aaron Trailer created. So, it should be interesting. I think with Whimsicott, though, I'm pretty sure you can Z Tailwind and get boosted critical hit ratio. So maybe we don't see Honchkrow and Crocodile as a lead. But there's the Milotic and now Ego. And Smeargle Whimsicott. Okay, I'd rather see that, I guess. But this is still like, what the heck is gonna happen right now? Yeah, I think I do want to just Trick Room here. But my opponent could just taunt me and fake out me. I think you fake out now Ego Z Tailwind here. That's what I would do. Not knowing the Smeargle set is what bothers me the most. And I don't want to get faked out because I want my Sash. So, I could get Encore by now Ego as well, though. You know what? I'm just going to Trick Room here, expecting Tailwind and Ice Beam the Whimsicott. Okay, Fake Out comes out. Yeah, just going to now Ego. But Ice Beam goes off first. That means Whimsicott's attacking, right? Oh, wow. Shattered Psyche? What the heck? Oh. Oh, okay. Z Trick Room? Whoa. Wait, okay, so it boosts accuracy there. My opponent knows I was going for Trick Room as well. Oh, what the heck is going on? I might just try to reverse Trick Room here. And Ice Beam. Yeah. Okay. Good Protect. Probably a Spore from Smeargle. Maybe an Explosion? I'm okay with that, though, because I just reversed the speed now. And it's not going to be Scarf Crocodile in the back, I'm guessing. Jeez, that actually, like, did damage. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, I mean, Smeargle is something I feel like I've seen more often on Trick Room teams with Explosion specifically, because you have, like, Fake Out, Follow Me, Spore, and, like, so much utility. Yeah, but, yeah, I'm just going to reverse the dimensions, just because I don't have my Focus Sash anymore, so I'd be kind of surprised if this Whimsicott has Tailwind and Trick Room, but I don't know. I thought it was going for, like, a Shattered Psyche, though, until the... And Celesteela comes in. Okay, that's good to see as well. I'll take that. Because now what I can do is switch out into my Gyarados to get the Intimidate off and Ice Beam the Whimsicott. And the Intimidate matters like a lot against Celesteela because it just means like Gigalith has a much better time. The issue though is like I didn't bring Tapu Koko, so like knocking out Celesteela is not exactly going to be that easy because I don't have a way to just one-shot it. And Celesteela obviously matches up very, very nicely against Now-Ego. It's one of the best Pokemon you could really have against Now-Ego. But yeah, this game is played out very differently from how I expected it to thus far. Now we'll see if Whimsicott has Tailwind, because it totally could, and if it sets up Tailwind, that could be bad too, but at least we know, like, the Crocodile strategy that I was worried about, where you get the critical hit, like, that's probably not going to come out. What? 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 What is going on? Oh my gosh. This Whimsicott is crazy, man. Z Trick Room. And oh my. What the heck just happened? It is Mudsdale in the back. That's actually really good to see, at least. Am I gonna get swept by a Celesteela now? Don't think he can knock out my Lodic though. I kind of want to just double up into Mudsdale with the Waterfall and Ice Fang. Sorry, Ice Beam. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just what is going on? Automized Celesteela is actually something that we've seen before. Conan Thompson ran that to get second over at Oregon Regionals. I don't know if he used it after that tournament because he stuck with a somewhat similar team, but wow, Z Trick Room. Self-Swagger. Ah, if that Swagger missed, I'd feel really good. Okay, yeah, it's just Heavy Slam. That shouldn't knock me out even at +1. I'm gonna go cry now. What? I really thought I'd survive that. Oh, and I come so close to knocking Mudsdale out, but it hangs on. Oh, but my opponent just Earthquakes. Okay, probably trying to get the double up onto my Lodic. Or catching a switch in off guard. I'm gonna lose to this Celesteela, honestly, man. What the heck? Does +2 Heavy Slam knock me out? It got the Swagger boost, so it's +2. Intimidate cancels out the boost that it just got, so it's at +2. I'm gonna bring in Gigalith. Wow. Wow. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I don't think Heavy Slam even at +2 knocks out Gigalith. But this is obviously like super offensive Celesteela. I'm just going to Waterfall Mudsdale. Mudsdale could protect here. That's my fear. I think I'm just gonna Z move Celesteela, Waterfall Mudsdale. Wow, this is absolutely crazy. Like, this Celesteela is actually sweeping through. I hate Self-Swagger as a strategy this format, just because, like, with Swagger's decrease in accuracy, it just feels even more inconsistent than previous years, and there aren't that many great, like, Swagger users to begin with. Like, Self-Swagger was pretty common back in, 2012, 2013 with Pokemon like Celesteela and Thundurus, whereas, like, now it seems like, oh, yeah, Whimsicott. Maybe Tapu Fini is pretty good, especially with Misty Terrain, but, like, missing is just really bad. Like, you'd imagine if the Celesteela missed, that's just game over, because you don't have any damage output. We do just see the Heavy Slam come out, okay? No Protect from Mudsdale either. Does this knock me out? I'm so screwed. Yeah, I guess I should have assumed to be able to knock out both Milotic and Now-Ego. The main issue now is, like, I'm fine with losing the Pokemon, but I'm not okay with the Celesteela getting the Beast Boosts off. So I should have just assumed I couldn't survive those. I really thought maybe I could have, but obviously the Celesteela is, like, it's probably like admin max attack. Yeah, had I just protected there, I would have been in a really good position, too. So maybe I should have just protected. Yeah. So now it's a question of, does my opponent target down Gyarados or Now-Ego? Because I could protect Trick Room right now. I need to call this 50-50 correctly. Like, I either protect Now-Ego and Waterfall, because Waterfall probably 2 shots. think if I'm my opponent, target down Gyarados here. You gotta be worried about Trick Room. Yeah, I reveal Trick Room too. I'm gonna go... I gotta play, like, it's 50-50 basically. I'm gonna protect Trick Room. No, that's so risky. My opponent has to target down now. You go. Yeah. His Rock Slide? Okay. I don't think I survived +3 Rock Slide. Wow. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. I misplayed definitely by letting my Lodic and Gigalith faint. Like, I should have... If I protected Gigalith last turn, I would have been in a good position because then it's 3v1, so Celesteela can only knock out one of my two. Although I suppose I'd actually still lose, because then you just heavy slam Gigalith. Yeah. You heavy slam Gigalith, knock that out. Waterfall doesn't knock you, and then you just Rock Slide to win the game. So actually, I had no out there. That's crazy. Yeah, I want to know what the damage roll on the Milotic is, because I really thought I'd be able to survive, because I resisted. But I guess Milotic's defense is rather bad. And going for heavy slam now. That probably knocks me out at +4 attack. Oh, it doesn't. Even if I get a crit, though, I probably don't even knock out the Celesteela. Yeah, so that Celesteela's not bulky at all. It's probably like max attack and very invested in speed as well. That's crazy cool. Automize, heavy slam, rock slide. I gotta wonder what the last one is, like whether it even have protect or not. I'm trying to think like what I could have done better, and honestly, like, I don't think my team can deal with that Celesteela if it gets the boost. Like, if my Lodic gets the knock, if it survives that heavy slam and I knock out Mudsdale, then at least, like, it doesn't get to snowball quickly enough. But, yeah, like, the Celesteela, once it outspeeds my entire team, I can do absolutely nothing, honestly. Like, Rock Slide plus Heavy Slam just demolishes me. So, yeah, those are some best of one strategies for sure. Like, that's crazy. But it was really cool to see. Like, my opponent just outplayed me, too. I'm just trying to think if I could have done much better, and, like, with the Pokemon choice. Even if I brought Tapu Koko, though, like, Tapu Koko just faints to a +1 Heavy Slam from offensive Celesteela, I would assume. And Kartana, I don't know whether the Celesteela had Flamethrower or not, but, like, Kartana, I guess they do have the Z move. But in team preview, Kartana did not look like a Pokemon I'd really want to bring into this matchup. So, yeah, I mean, that's something where it's like, I need to figure out a game plan against the Celesteela. Like, maybe, yeah, I couldn't have set up Trick Room either. Like, what I maybe should have done was conserve my, my Now Ego a little bit better. Like, turn 1, maybe have switched the Now Ego out into Gigalith. Because then I actually would have been in a pretty decent position. But then the fear is, like, then I have to face Mudsdale and Celesteela doesn't have the speed booster, so it actually still, I don't know, depends how fast it is. But, wow, that was really, really cool to see. I don't think I can say I've been swept by a Celesteela offensively until today, after playing this format for a couple of months. So, you see something new every day, but really cool team and very well played by my opponent. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. That was definitely pretty crazy. As always, leave a like if you did, and I'll catch you guys next time. Alright, peace.